Just rat more. That's it. That's the whole video. No clickbait, no fluff. That's the video. Just rat more. You're doing rook runs wrong. You're dying too often, trying to do too much. Rook runs aren't for making money, at least not in the way you'd expect. Today I'm going to go over some key strategies to maximize your profits on rook runs, and it all starts on the map selection screen. What map should you choose? If you're super down bad, go to Super Weenie Hut Juniors, aka Perimeter, for an easy but pretty slow credit grind. If you're looking for big money, go to Goo Lagoon or Dire Marsh, or the Salty Spittoon Outpost. The players are a lot sweatier there, but you're gonna find crazy good loot and make money that much quicker. If you're scared of Outpost, check out my Outpost solo guide in the top right corner or the description. But regardless of map, what loot are we going for? You should be using your rook runs to grab salvage. That's right, salvage. Here's why. Which fight do you have a better chance of winning? A 1v3 with green guns and a shield, or a 3v3 with purple guns and a shield? The 3v3, obviously. Well, when you go on rook runs, you're taking the 1v3. Don't waste your time, your bag space, carrying gray salvage on actual runs. Save that for your rook runs. Save bag space for actual valuables on your main runs. But wait, don't pick up valuables? No, of course not. You should definitely still pick up valuables. They're worth a lot of credits too. But put more focus on finding materials. Look at how much these meds cost. Pfizer's out here charging a fortune for patch kits when you can just trade in some gray poop salvage for nothing. And it's not just your meds. Look at the ammo too. That is how you make money as a rook. You save money by not spending it on essentials that you need for your real runs, but by bartering the materials you find on your rook runs. Once you've gotten all your base upgrades, those gray mats are useless for anything but barters, so don't feel bad about wasting them. That's why you take them. And that's not my only tip for making more money. If you want to make more money, find better loot, and learn the best tips and tricks, you should subscribe to me. It's free and you'll learn a ton. But even if you don't subscribe, you should always swap your compromised shield and backpack out in your runs. If you didn't know, compromised is a modifier to items that makes it so that you don't get to exfil with them unless you find a matter fixative, which can be pretty tough to find. So if you find an equal or better shield or backpack, make it a priority to swap it out. You will usually find these on player dead bags, which you should be hunting for. They are literally loot pinatas. Even if the team that killed them looted all the goodies, they almost always leave some stuff behind for you to stuff in your little rat pack. I make it a priority to listen for teams fighting at the start of my rook runs. If they're fighting hard and long, I definitely try to sneak in and make a play, but a lot of times that gets me killed. If you're patient, however, eventually they'll have to leave and exfil, and you will have some free loot left over that they couldn't fit in their bags. Also, kill every other rook you see. Don't team with them, because even with a 4v3, rooks versus runners is not as strong as it seems. You can't see each other's map pings. You can't res each other, and more than likely, they're going to either use you as cannon fodder or stab you in the back. Literally just yesterday, I killed a rook trying to sneak into the final exfil and thirsted him just for the love of the game. All rooks are trying to get money just like you, so don't trust them. And speaking of exfils, take the guarded exfils. They're safer because you can activate them, hide for a while, and once it's ready, use your disguise ability to sneak in. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, a subscribe and a like helps me know I'm doing something right with these videos and tells me to make more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you Starside.